So it goes up to 10 amps and it goes up to, let me see, 201. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be doing an unboxing and fast use video of this Dinqi inverter welding machine. So this type of welding machine is the one that you use this kind of electrodes. I've had this for over 10 years and I've not used them. And so basically this video is going to involve the unboxing part where we're going to see what comes in the box. But before even we do that, we are going to take the weight of the whole package so we see how portable it is and whether you can move around with this kind of welding machine to do different projects with it. And lastly, I'm going to be using it for the first time and doing some welds. I've done welding before, over 10 years ago. I'll try and see if I can get images of sculptures that I've done before, but I now want to actively and professionally incorporate welding into my style and see where that takes me. So I'm not going to waste your time, so let's get into it. So let's check the weight. And this package is exactly 5 kgs. So around 11 pounds or 5 kgs. So the first thing you get is a manual, obviously explaining the safety measures and how to use your machine. So every time you get a machine, make sure you read a manual, any electronic, even home appliances, in order to avoid any injuries or damaging your machine. So it also comes with a chipping hammer and a wire brush on the other hand. So this is what I'm going to be using at first, but I'm going to advance. It also comes with the cables that you attach to the machine, the positive and the negative. So on first feel, the machine feels quite compact. It's not that heavy, and I love the color. At the front it comes with a knob where you can adjust the amperage, your welding amperage, and of course this is the place where you connect your cables. So that goes in there, but I'll need to check the specific area which one is negative and positive. I don't quite know as of now, but I'm thinking the one that holds the electrode should be the positive, and the one that holds the base metal should be the negative. I'm hoping I'm right. So, and then at this place it has been written the levels at which the amperage, so it goes up to 200 amps. We are going to try out that right now. So it's from 0 amps to 200 amps, your welding capacity. And there's one more thing in the box that I did not reveal. It also comes with a welding helmet. Okay, it's not really a helmet, it's a shield. I don't quite like the quality, but even I don't know how this one fits. What should fit? Let me see. Okay, there you have it. So it's a little bit dusty. So this one, you just hold it in front of your face as you're welding. It's not very strong, and I think this one you can clamp it together like that, clip it together, and on this end then you have your face shield. But as for me, I'm going to be using this auto darkening helmet that I bought, the same company, Dinqi. I'm also going to be doing a review of this in another video to come. But today, while I'm welding, I'm going to be using this because this is what I have right now, and I'm yet to read the instruction of this auto darkening welding helmet. So I'm just going to connect it to the main and see how it performs. So there you have it. You can hear the fan blowing cold air to cool the machine. I'm just going to try this knob and see. So it goes up to 10 amps and it goes up to, let me see, 201. So there's an extra amperage in there. But as for me, I'm going to be playing around from 70, 80 and maybe 95 amperage, depending on the welding rod that I'm going to use. Okay. Switch off. Now we are going to go outside and test it out and see how it performs, how it welds. So the electrical cable, I just realized it's very long. Let me just measure the... That is 3 meters long, and this is 2 meters, the grounding cable. So even before you start, you have to make sure that you have your leather gloves and make sure it's in the off position. Then now we are going to connect our electrode cable, the live cable goes in there. And actually the clamp is really strong, and just note that you can clamp it like that. You can also clamp it from the front or even at an angle, and it feels very strong. Okay, then we're going to connect our grounding cable. Then this is what I'm going to be welding today. I'm just going to switch that on, and since this is a 3 mm welding rod, I'm going to set it at around 95, 96. See what happens. Also remember to always use your helmet. Good. So we're just going to do more welds, and just before we continue, I forgot to check the electric consumption that it has. So I'm just going to go and check the electric unit. So at this time, let me check how many units I have. I have 18.87 units. So I'm going to do a little bit more welds and see how much electric consumption happens. So make sure every time your machine is not in use, just make sure it's in the off position. And once you resume, make sure you have your gloves and your helmet. So let's go. So turn it on and then make sure the amperage is set according to the welding rod that you have. So again, once you're done, make sure you switch off the machine and from the mains. And now we're just going to draw this in a bucket of water. So the previous reading on my electric meter was 18.87 units. Let's see how many units right now there are. Right now we have, did it come up? 18.80 units. So the difference is just 0.07 units. It is consuming very little electricity. So that's a good thing, as my initial use for this welding machine will be small welds, again just to incorporate the style that I have already been doing in my art. So I'll pretty much not be spending so much on the electric part. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for your support. If you have any comments, drop them down below, any suggestions, and thanks again for your support. Look forward to my next video. Bye bye.